Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Edwards, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W.
Yeah, the ball's hit
hard. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Standing in, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. The 0-2 delivery. Runners off for second. Got him swinging. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Standing in, Johnny Moeller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, John Hicks, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Edwards stands at second with 2 gone. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. The shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river, as we welcome you back to. Digging in, Carlos Edwards. He singled his last time up.
Carlos Edwards.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready for another chance, Carlos Edwards. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Edwards. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Carpenter. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Edwards. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way.
Beat it out.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Halos came through when it mattered. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Leading off the inning, Carlos Edwards, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count left.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Struck him out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle line.
Here's the 0-2.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. And that's the second out. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Comerica. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Edwards. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout.
Take a turn, look.
The track. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is to get 3 runs. Striding forward now is the DH, Stuart Crandall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys.
Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip.
That's
That's
up.
Edwards is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Edwards. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Dietrich is there, 2 down. Settling in now, Johnny Moeller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. Striding into the box, James McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here. The leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Into the box now, Carlos Edwards. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
You can beat
on the
it.
ground
Move.
to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Los Angeles posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Tyler Skaggs gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. A pause and the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Iglesias for 1 on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. So stepping in, Carlos Edwards. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to. Striding in, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy.
Next for the Tigers, Carlos Edwards. He's set. Here it comes. Sliced hard, but foul. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Carlos Edwards. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the...
Stepping into the box, Carlos Edwards.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Dig.
Over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, John Hicks. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Dietrich over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
The 3-2 pitch. On and missed. He got him on strikes. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Shohei Ohtani. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready with the 1 and 2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's...
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Wei-Yin Chen, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself here today.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on? Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Edwards, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Barquette moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hoping to send him packing.
Balls up, balls up.
High pop up. Crawford is there for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that. So coming to the plate, Carlos Edwards. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Barquette makes the play.
Come on, get down, slide,
2
slide.
gone now. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. At the plate, Adam Duvall, the head-to-head with James Paxton. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Carlos Edwards. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Go, 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 slide, slide.
Scores. Now a long throw to 3rd. Throw won't get him.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 delivery. There he goes.
Come on,
Hit
get it,
short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Adam Duvall.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. Now at the plate, Carlos Edwards coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Edwards.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Detroit. They lead. This one, though, 5-1.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Detroit used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Wei-Yin Chen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Rob Berry will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Edwards. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Haniger in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Edwards leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit toward the hole. Donaldson's up with it, and there are 2 away now. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Popped him up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park, and we are tied 2-2. Next up for Detroit, Carlos Edwards. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the M's 5 and the Tigers 3. So digging in now, Carlos Edwards, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner is in from second. Escobar.
Hold up here, hold up here, hold up here.
And is headed home. Now he's safe at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Ready once again, John Hicks. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Edwards on third with 2 out. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 9, Gerardo Parra.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Edwards has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Carlos Edwards. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So striding in, Adam Duvall. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. At the plate, Johnny Moeller in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Line to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Mariners used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Juan Nicasio claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz works 2 full innings in